camera height and talk a couple minutes and give you guys a chance to get into the chat. If you don't want to come in or come in late, that's fine. I just want to talk a few things. I'm going to share it over to Facebook first, okay? So let's go into the YouTube channel over my computer because I haven't done that yet. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. I'm going to go into the live, and then I'm going to edit my title. But yeah, just bear with me. Keto Café. See that over there. Pop that. Okay, that's could be good. Now let's just share it over to Facebook. Okay, go back over to that. Okay, and then I'm going to get my embedded code. I did share. Copy that. Things we got to go through, guys. It's kind of a YouTube is like a three-ring circus. Everybody that's a YouTube content creator knows what I'm talking about. It's just like my camera. No, really gotta just give me a minute or two. Okay, where's Keto Cafe? Just letting everybody know I'm live if they want to come into my chat. Okay, that should be shown. Come on, really? Just hang on. Copy that. Back over there. Okay, that's better. That is much better. I got that adjusted. Boy, I'm telling you, what things you got to do. All right, now let's share it over to my regular page. I'll put a title in it. Copy the text. Put a title. Okay, good deal. Well, welcome guys, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And I'm going to turn down my volume so I don't have to hear myself double talk. So today is Monday, it is the 18th, it is one day before spring, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? It definitely helps the channel. And yeah, I gotta see if Donna's all set. I'm gonna go there, and she can watch it live, and yeah, she can participate in the chat. So hi guys, so it's just me, Ron. So I'll let you know it's going really good today, and yeah, so today is Monday, as I said, it's the 18th, and today I'm planning on going in for a walk. We got a quiet week. Thank goodness we got no appointments this week. I think this is the first week in a month or so we haven't had a damn stinking doctor's appointment. So we're going to go walking all week long. There's only one day this week, they said get some showers coming in, and that particular day we're going to do a Walmart run, and then I might go to the mall area, walk around the mall, but that day to get a little more walking in. So tomorrow's the first day of spring. We're also doing a a springtime monthly challenge because we're not going to wait for summertime. And we're going to try to go walking every day. And the goal is for the month of April, yeah, March, April, anyways, is going to do 50 miles of walking in as long as I'm not working. Hey, good morning, Emily. Hey, I wanted to ask you something. Have you guys ever gone to that? I'm not going to reference the town you're in because, I don't want to disclose where you are. Have you guys gone to that flea market that's here Sunday, that big flea market a few towns over? Because let me know, because Donna and I go over there quite often over the summer. And if you want to catch up to Donna and I on some Sunday, just let me know, and we'll be down there. We'll wait for you. But yeah, so it's Monday morning. Just wanted to wish everybody a belated St. Patrick's Day. I did go on yesterday after I did my 186 week update. I'm feeling really good and fantastic, and yeah, just let me know when you go down there because they open up around Easter. Maybe when it gets a little warmer, like maybe you can get together that way, And I did really good. All that junk that was inside of me is out of me, and Donna and I love to go there because you never know what kind of treasures you can find. So about a year ago, about 2 years ago, actually, I went down there one time and they had these headphones that I have on. I saw a nice pair of Bose headphones, right? And you know how expensive Bose are, and they were like she only wanted like $30 for them, and they're like $300-400 headphones, and there was nothing wrong with them. They were almost like brand new in the box. And I put it down on the table. I walked away, and I thought about it, and then I went back to go get them, and somebody scoffed them up. So, and that quite happens to my wife when she goes shopping, when she goes to Targets and those places. One time she saw a nice corduroy jacket she wanted to get, and I brought it back the next day to go get it, and somebody had scoffed it up. So I keep reminding her and me, if you have the money and you see something at the time when we have it and it's a good deal, pick it up because somebody else is going to get it after you if you don't pick it up then and there. And what I like about that place a lot of times is a lot of those vendors, a lot of times you can negotiate with them, but just because they mark down a price, it doesn't mean that that's the final price, And I mean, and there's this guy over there. They do the stainless steel rings where you can have an initial or some wording engraved on it, and it's usually around 20 or 30. She's bought a number of rings from him before, and we go down there quite often. I buy some fishing gear. My wife's always looking for LPs and 45s because they bought her a 40, a record player. At one time when Donna and I first got together 42 years ago, we'll be married 43 years coming up in April 28th. So I don't know what I want to do yet. I think we'll probably go down to Applebee's or someplace like that for our anniversary, but that's a month away. And maybe go down to the Tribe. I don't know. We haven't been down to the casino in a while together, and spent a couple hundred each on the slot machine, and Bogota there. But we'll see what happens. And it's a Good Friday coming up in another week. Not this coming week, but the following week. We got one more week at the parish, and then they take a break for 1 week, and then I don't know. We'll probably go to Bingo up in New Hampshire that week with a friend Jackie because they go down there when the time's up. And Donna, last time we were down for where we played bingo, Donna won $1,500 that night. So it doesn't happen all that often, but you never know. And they'll have a big crowd because all the ones that play bingo here will be going over to New Hampshire on Friday night down there in that particular bingo hall. So I'm just going to adjust my camera. The noise, if you're hearing any noise from overhead, my central heating's on. So today we're going to go walking. We're going to go, the goal is today to get 3 miles of walking in this morning. And I'm going to do another walk this afternoon. Now, we did go over the Cogswell Park yesterday in Fitchburg. And that's a beautiful place to go walking too. And they got a nice gazebo over there, but it's really rocky. I didn't go over to the gazebo because I don't want to take a chance of falling over or something like that. So what I had in mind, what I did yesterday, I just walked around the other perimeter a little bit, and then I snapshotted some photographs and stuff like that. And then we just came home, and I didn't make a bowl dinner yesterday for the corned beef and cabbage. We did ours Sunday, and what did they have yesterday? We made some pork chops in the Instant Pot. What I did was I sauteed them really well, and then I put some simple seasonings on it with a nice onion and some fresh garlic, and then I made a little bit of a gravy, and then I popped the lid back on until they were cooked all the way through, fork tender, And then Donna made some mac and cheese yesterday. I had just a little bit of mac and cheese with that. That wasn't keto, but I mean I was fine with it, and because it was so low anyways, that the amount that I had. So the walking that I did compensated for what I ate, and yeah, and so today I'm making some chicken. Today we're going to be making some chicken strips today, and I'm going to pop them in the oven. Now this recipe that I'm going to be making, I'm not going to do a live video on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in the oven. I'll film it and I'll set it up as a premiere. And so for this particular recipe, I bought 3 chicken breasts, the boneless, and I took 2 of them and I froze them in separate bags. And then the third one, I sliced it up straight, like with a real sharp knife from the knife set we got this past Christmas. And then we'll take some pork rind after we pat the chicken dry. And we'll do a simple seasoning, and then we'll do a egg wash, and then we'll put them into the pork rind. And then if they fit on the rack, I'll put them on the bacon rack. If they don't, I'll put them on the silicone mat. And we'll pop that at 450 degrees for about 10 minutes. We'll flip them on the other side to finish cooking them. And then we'll come in the back room and we'll sample it together. And I got some low sugar-free barbecue sauce, or I might try making one. Now this recipe I got from Two Crazy Ketos. They got over, they got 100,000 subscribers to their channel. And so anyways, I got that particular recipe from their channel. She did a product, not a product review, but what they do. What I like about them is they're a married couple. They've been married for quite a long time, and they have their own. They got Keto on the Couch where they talk about their adventures and whatever. Kind of what I do on my weekly updates. Now my wife doesn't do keto, so that's why she doesn't want to get in front of the camera. So I don't, put her in front of the camera. So they took a bag of the Purdue chicken nuggets, and they made nuggets instead of strips, and so they took their chicken breast and they put it into the food processor in the a half a block of cream cheese, and they took some simple seasonings and they blended it all together, and then he was taking out the ground chicken and making balls and flatten them down to make the nuggets, and they made about basically the same amount of chicken that I have for today. They ended up getting like 16 nuggets out of them, and they did 2 different versions, one in the air fryer and they did one in the conventional oven. I'm going to do mine in the conventional oven because when they did it in the air fryer, they had a tendency to dry out. And so I noticed that with the air fryer sometimes, because the air fryer is great when I do like, I bought some of these 100% all beef patties this past week at Market Basket. My favorite patties are finally back, so I bought 1 packet, and then when I went back the other day, Saturday, I went back and bought some more, and they bought one. It was there one way in the back, and they only had about 2 or 3 left. So and then I was talking to the guy over there. He said, "Yeah, we just got them in, because they're getting ready to transition over to the." They'll have them throughout the course of the summer, but it was $15 for like 12, and Donna and I got like 4 meals out of 1 packet. And I got, and like 4 or 5 o'clock when I'm hungry, I'll just take a couple of them out, pop them into the air fryer, in less than 15 minutes I have, 2 fully cooked patties. And then Saturday at Market Basket, I bought some tortillas. I bought some low-carb tortillas, the small ones would be perfect for that. And then I'm going to be making some Taco Tuesdays on this week also. I'm going to be making some chili again. I have some ground beef in the refrigerator, and I saw a recipe from Jennifer from Low Carb Recipes with Jennifer, and then another one I was eyeballing, one from Sarah from CJ's Kitchen, and they're out of the CJ's Kitchen. They're out of Seattle there, and she makes a lot of his food. Their whole family does keto, and he films it and he samples the food and gives them their taste test at the end of the video, which is really great, So and then I had somebody complain about one of my videos. She said, "Ron, I can't hear your voice over the music you put in." And I said, "Well, I can hear my music just fine, and I can hear my voice just fine. Just turn up your volume, or maybe you might need a hearing aid or whatever." I said, I don't know. So, maybe I'll just pitch back the music a little bit more, but I a lot of times I don't like filming live because I screw up. I'll say like teaspoon when I meant to say tablespoon. And then what if I totally miss an ingredient like I've done sometimes in the past? I mean, that's probably be the fun part about cooking if you're doing a live cooking. And then there's a lot of noise in the living room. My wife's constantly coming in the kitchen. Like my cat this morning, Oreo. He's clawing at my legs. He's trying to climb up me like a damn scratch post, and it's driving me crazy. Oh, yesterday when we got back from the store yesterday, he kept, yeah, little, he tried to latch on to my wife for no, he latches on like no reason at all. I don't get it. And I think it's just the tuxedo cats that do that. Because when we had Angel, she was a tiger cat. She never did that. Yeah, I let him come in my room at time to time, and then he's all over the place. He's fine for like 5 minutes, and then he doesn't behave. So I don't like him in my room, and then he meows all night long, But overall, he's a good cat. I mean, I love him. He's really big now. But this morning they got actually a Facebook page called Tuxedo Cats, and I'm a member now of them. They don't charge you nothing to become a member, and so the idea. So I go on there this morning. I goes, holy shit, dude! I'm not kidding you. You think my cat Oreo is big? This cat is double the size of Oreo. I mean, really, really fat. And all you can see is a small little head there, and on the cat and the big humongous body. I said, talk about needing a cat to go on a keto diet. But those cats get quite big, and he got weighed up there a couple months ago. He weighed 16 pounds, and we got another appointment coming up for him on May 10th there, so I got to go take him for that. And she's going to give him some rabies shots and make sure he's okay and healthy and everything. The only thing that concerns me about his weight, he might have some heart problems later on in life, but other than that, he's been okay, and he is settling down a lot compared to what he was, maybe even a few months ago. But every now and then he'll get a moment where he'll want to latch on to us, and I won't put up with that. I tried picking him up the other day, and I could hardly pick him up, and I had to pick him up like a baby. He goes, "Oh my God, he was that big." I mean, I don't even dare do his nails there, and they do his paws there. I bring him over to the vet and let them do it. She charges 15, but I give her 20. But yeah. So we're doing a spring walking challenge. My friend Jess from Keto Rewind she's going to be doing a summertime challenge, get out there and move, walk challenge. And I said, well, why wait to why summertime? Why don't we just do it now? There's no time like the present. So today I'm planning on doing a 2-mile walk. I'm going to try to get 3 miles in. I might try to split it up into two walks. It's a little bit chilly out right now, but I'm going to go walking anyways after I have a couple of sips of my coffee. And the goal is for the month of April, we're going to try to take off. The goal is, besides taking off poundage, the goal is for the month of April. We want to get 50 miles in for the month of April, since I'm feeling really good. I have no more pain in my hip area. Now, Donna's been helping me with my left stocking and my left shoe, and because when I had the hip surgery, she says, I want to be able to do this myself. Today, I almost had my leg up over my other leg so where I could put my own stocking on. So I've been working it every day. I'm thinking about doing like I hope I don't punch up this word, yoga 101, yoga, you know how you pronounce that? Because they have a lot of great stretching exercises, and I can really work my hip areas for that, And there's enough YouTube videos where I can probably just even do a video segment myself and get a yoga mat and do it right on the floor. And I think that would be pretty cool to do, because I need to really stretch before I go walking, because I don't want my muscles to tighten up or have any issues or anything like that. But I can't... thank everybody enough for coming along with my journey. And I've been picking up quite a number of subscribers over, like every day I go on and I get new subscribers. I got 1,289, 1,289 subscribers right now. And as of right now, and I had, let's see, I could go into my analytics and just give you a quick overview. So we go to, let's see, YouTube Studio. So we have 1289 subscribers, and on my watch time hours, public watch time hours, I have 1748. So we're getting there, you know. Every day I've been going in, and I've been seeing like about at least 6 to 8 hours of watch time hours almost every day, sometimes more, sometimes less. And you know, it'll be interesting at the end of the month because how I figured it out, how YouTube does it is they drop off month to month the previous 11 months or 12 months, and then it just goes on to that month. That's why one month when I had like 10 subscribers, or like 10 or 15 subscribers, and then I lost about 7 or 8 over the course of that day, and I go, where the heck did all that happen? I couldn't figure it out, and then I figured it out afterwards that that's what they were doing. And then I don't know if you're doing this, Anne Marie, but somebody sent me a link this morning, and they said, you know, you should be advertising your channel, like put a paid ad into it. I mean, I can't afford that right now, but they said if you put paid ad into some of your videos, you know that's another way of picking up more subscribers and watch time hours. So I mean, I don't know, but I'm not monetized. I got to be careful on what I do. I got to be careful on the copyrighted music. I can't put any copyrighted music into my music. So I use a program called Filmora 12, which I really love for the video editing. And what that video, then I thought about it just today, as a matter of fact, all my older food videos, when I want to do with all those food videos, Filmora has a nice program where I can set it up horizontal, and I could just trim it down to 1 minute, so I can start putting up a ton of shorts, and just let it roll with that, and just take the existing voice and music out of it, and just do a quick video without just my voice, step by step without losing a step, and and just put them up on the for the shorts, so I can start getting the shorts in there too, and I so I thought about doing a funny video because when I first got involved with YouTube, when they said shorts, because I thought maybe they were talking about your underwear. I was going to hold up a pair of my underwear. I said, is this what they mean by shorts? I think that might be a little funny segment if I did something like that. I'm not going to put one that I actually wore, but I'm talking about maybe I could get a package of underwear or something like that when I go down to Walmart, so we can hold it up in my hands and do a quick little tiny video in the store, but just don't actually say anything in the store, and don't let anybody know when I'm doing it. Then put the video up on the channel. But I don't know. It's just some stupid thing I was thinking of. Yeah, we went down to Cogswell Park, and then it started raining out as soon as we got home. I said, "Oh, good! Something must have told us to scoot out of there." Because I wanted to stay there longer. That was the first time Dawn's actually wanted to go out and be doing some walking yesterday in quite some time, but she has a bit, she's okay, but she just doesn't feel like walking anymore for some reason or other. Her and I used to do a lot of walking adventures in my early days of 2020 and 21. In 2020, that's all we could really do because everything else was shut down, if you remember. So, yeah, I'm doing really phenomenally well. I feel good. My weight's starting to fly off again. Last week I went walking every day. Last week, about one day last week, and yeah, I got a clean bill of health from the doctors. I have one more doctor's visit next month with the new doctor. I have a physical, and then after that, I don't want to see any doctors the rest of the year. And Donna's continuing on with her stuff, and we're going to file our taxes on April 3rd, and that's about all we got going on for next month, other than just, maybe she could get lucky at bingo again like she did a couple of weeks ago. But I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for me coming in, and thank you for that game night last night. I did watch your video, by the way, yesterday afternoon, so I'll be looking for your video later on this afternoon there, because I like watching you because you give me ideas on how to, if I decide to do another live cooking show, maybe I will at some point. I'm going to do two different I'm going to do the same recipe twice. I'll have one already pre-made and then show you what it should look like. Because if it takes a lot of time to cook in the oven, we don't have to wait for that part. That's why a lot of those chefs on TV will have 2 or 3 made up. And if you ever watch the morning programs or whatever, sometimes when they're doing cooking, they'll have about 7 or 8 different steps already ready to go, and then they have one final one. So I would imagine that at some point they'll cook up all those other ones. So when I called up QVC one time to order something from Donna, I had asked the representative when they do those cooking shows on Sunday that David does. He said, "What do they do with all that food on the show?" He says that they give it to the studio audience, or the people that work at the studio get to bring it home. So, but I guess it's one benefit of working for the studio besides getting paid. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys and gals go. I'm gonna just have a couple more sips of my coffee. It's 8:30. I'm gonna get walking. It's a little chilly out this morning, but we're gonna have a light sweater on today, and I got my earplugs already charged. My phone's fully charged, and I'm gonna have a good day. And I hope you have an amazing day. And thank you for coming along with my journey. And talk to you later. Bye.